Hi, welcome to our Connect Pro overview on building local, national, and global referral networks. Now, real estate is actually one of the easiest businesses on the planet when you understand a couple key principles. The first is understanding the best leads you can ever have are a referral. They're the lowest cost, highest converting lead in any business. And if they're the best source of leads and they result in the most income, doesn't it make sense to have a plan where you can actively generate more referrals? This is just a fact. If you want referrals, you must be intentional about generating them. So, what's your plan look like? What's it consist of? How much time do you devote to it? Let me tell you what not to do first. Here's what buyers actually think of their agents. 2% of recent buyers reported their agent was less helpful than expected. 54% said that the agent cared more about making a deal than their best interest. And 61% of sellers support a commission structure in which buyers are responsible for paying their own agent. That's the environment we're in today, folks. The question is, what value do you bring to those people to have them work with you? Now, based on this survey, it based on this 2024 survey, does it seem very likely that these people will be referring their agent to anyone? So let me share my recommendation for the starting point for your system. So let's start here. Can you actually give me a good reason why I should refer a relative or a friend to you? Now, if you can't give me a great answer to that question, you simply won't get many referrals, will you? It has to be more than you're a nice person or you did a good job. That's just what's expected from you. What do you offer over and above what's expected from you? Let me give you an example. Here's what we're able to help our buyers and sellers accomplish. We help people that buy, sell, and finance real estate through our team pay off their homes in 7 to 10 years, saving them hundreds of thousands of dollars in payments and interest. And most importantly, we help them turn those savings into $1 million plus cash retirement fund. And we do it all with the money they would have paid to the bank and the government. Now, it's also important to understand this does not include their equity. That's on top of it. Most importantly, we do it all with the same payment that every other realtor and lender. Here's how we ask for referrals. Listen, I can help any of your friends, relatives, or coworkers accomplish the same goal. Do you think any of them would want to be debt free and put $1 million into their retirement accounts? Obviously, the answer to that is always going to be yes. Can you think of 5 or 6 of them I could reach out to and help put together a plan for them? Now, do you see how I've given an extremely compelling reason to send me their referrals? Everything we have in our referral system is based on that value proposition. So, what's yours? Here's how our system works it's broken down into 5 referral networks or 5 referral systems. Number one, referrals from your database. Number two, your business Rolodex. Number three, your local network. Number four, your national network. And number five, your global network. Now, each section has an entirely different strategy and marketing materials and approach. We have an actual mind map to lay out exactly what our agents need to say and who they should be talking to. We have a one click plan that opens all the materials needed to execute the strategy. Each script, each marketing piece, every leave behind piece that you need, everything an agent would need. We took referral planning to an entirely different level. What's critical to know this is an easy to teach, done for you system that makes it easy for any agent on our teams to replicate this strategy and our results. It makes teaching and training agents simple. The national and global network mind maps work exactly the same as the others, with all the materials available with one click of the mouse. The focus of this step is to generate relationships and referrals from agents all across the country and globe. You should be very strategic about this step. Here's what I mean. Imagine for a moment you're an agent in, let's say, Texas. Currently, there's a massive outflow of people moving from California to Texas. Wouldn't it make sense to build a relationship with hundreds, even thousands of agents in California where they could refer their clients moving from California to you in Texas? The good news, folks, is the system is so simple, it can all be set up and handled by an ISA for $6 to $8 an hour. Best of all, done properly, this network will deliver transactions to you for decades. Now, our most powerful network is also the most detailed. It's your network of local business owners. Think of it like your own networking group, like a BNI, a LaTips, or the Chamber of Commerce, except it's online. Now, it would take me way more than an hour to teach and review this strategy alone. And unfortunately, we just don't have that kind of time today. But not to worry, I've created video training for each step and strategy that's available at the click of your mouse. Now, I want you to be aware this network will take the longest to build because it requires building relationships with 100 plus businesses and involves a combination of social media promotions and marketing that's designed to give you massive exposure in the targeted areas that you want to do business. The goal is to become famous where everyone knows you, just like being, say, the mayor of your area. People recognize you in restaurants, the grocery store, and local events. Best of all, there's no money to invest, only your time, and it will generate referrals for you for decades. Now, aside from the obvious, there are multiple benefits for creating referral networks. First, they're a source of no cost leads. Second, you're always in control of the network and the business derived from it. Here's a few reasons that's important. You're not beholden to lead companies to produce transactions. These companies can raise prices or change the deal anytime they want, just like Zillow's done over the last year, where they're now charging 40% referral fees. You don't need those companies anymore. Your broker doesn't control them. So you can never be forced to stay at a brokerage just to maintain your business. And finally, as your network grows, you'll be able to use the referrals to grow a team, giving your team the deals and taking, let's say, a 25% referral fee on the transactions. And let's be honest, turnover by team members is a real issue. Once they learn where the team leader is buying leads from, they simply leave the team and buy their own leads. When your source of leads are coming from your relationships, they can't leave and replicate what you've done. That gives you total control over your business and peace of mind. One final thought. You may have noticed I didn't go into how I get referrals from our sphere of influence and database. That's the first step in our process. However, the reason I didn't was it revolves around our value proposition of paying homes off in 7 to 10 years. That involves our EquiMax lead conversion and referral systems, and we have a separate class and program for that.